I am the general manager for Motorola in India. Thank you very much, and really appreciate you coming, taking some time out and coming here to meet us today. We wanted to make this trip, come here and kind of talk to you and talk to the population, our customer base in Hyderabad and in Telangana about what products do we have, what have we done in last year, year and a half, what is it that we are trying to do in future from our product perspective, what is our customer focus, what are we trying to drive, what kind of products can you see and what are those things that we are trying to drive for our very young customer base in this part of the world, but also in the length and breadth of India. So let me start by saying, last year was great. We introduced about 5 different products last year, starting from Moto E first generation, Moto G first generation and second generation, then Moto X first generation and second generation, Droid Turbo that we call Moto Turbo in India, and then finally Nexus 6, which is also a Motorola product. We also introduced a smartwatch, the Moto 360, in India in the fag end of the last year. Last year. So and that reception of those products has been really great. So in last year, we in about 10 months sold about 30 lakh phones in India. Now that means that we basically moved from 0 to 30 lakhs in a very short span of 10 months. And I can tell you, and we're very proud of that fact, that Hyderabad and this whole region has been one of the key drivers of that whole success that we have. So that's why one of the key reasons that we wanted to come out to Hyderabad and talk as well. So if I was to kind of go back and look back, what we have done is, it's not only that we sold 30 lakh phones, and ever since much more, but it's also about how we have done it, right? By having a partnership with Flipkart, we are reaching out to a very young customer base of 16-year-olds right up to 40-year-olds, and because India as a country is the fastest growing internet penetration. India as a country is one of the fastest growing e-commerce markets across the world, and not only in Asia Pacific. And when we choose e-commerce as a channel, what it does is it helps us have a product which would otherwise be expensive in traditional retail by at least 2,000 rupees. So something like a Moto G on Flipkart, if it is a 13,000 rupee product, that same Moto G, if I had to put in the market out there, will be at least a 16,000 rupee product. So by having an e-commerce strategy, what we're also making sure is that our end consumers get a product that is as great a hardware, as good a software as we deliver, and deliver it at a very, very competitive price points. And what we have done, therefore, is we have made sure that we have products right from an early price point like Moto E, the first generation of which is about 5,000 rupees now. Then Moto G, Moto E second generation, which starts at 7,000 rupees, and then and 8,000 rupees for the LTE unit. We go right up till the Moto Turbo, which is for about 42,000 rupees. So we're catering to the large everyone's budget ranges as well. But one of the areas that we really wanted to focus on for our today's discussion is also our second generation of Moto E. So why do we bring a product like this to the market? For the first thing first is Motorola globally, if there is one thing that we are known for the quality of hardware that we have. So we were the first company that did a Corning Gorilla Glass at this price point. Before us, and I don't think even today, there are any companies which do Corning Gorilla glasses at this kind of a price point. So we make sure that it is, to some extent, it's a rough and tough device in that sense, right? If you see the rest of the body, how we have built it up, it's kind of a very ruggedized device in that sense. We do nano coating within our devices. No company probably does that. So we do nano coating of all the parts of the phone within our device. We make sure that it becomes splash resistant. So even if you walked out in rain or some water got spilled on it, you are not going to damage your phone. So we make sure that the hardware by itself is great. What we have also done is we do this pure Android experience. So all of our phones come out with this best of the Android, the latest and the greatest of the Android straight out of the box. And we'll ensure that we are the company which is fastest out of the gates to upgrade your Android. So if there's a new version of Android coming up, we'll make sure that we are among in those price categories the first to jump to that new version of Android. And what we have done with this second generation of Moto E this time is, not only have we bumped up the specs and everything else compared to what the first generation was, we have also introduced the 4G into this. And we know that recently Airtel launched 4G in Hyderabad as well. And we have a very deep partnership with Airtel. So if you buy a Motorola, any Motorola phone, you get a double data on all of our devices on Airtel. But this time around, we have taken that partnership to a next level, and you will see some of the announcements over the next few days kind of confirming that as well. Is some of these deeper partnerships will ensure that Airtel will put a lot more support on Moto E if you choose to buy one. You will obviously get your double data, but you will also, we have a 500 rupees off going on for a Moto E LTE, just because we think it's the product as an LTE product should be in hands of a lot more customers, because that is where the overall ecosystem of the phone and the network comes together. You got a great phone, you got great LTE speeds in the devices, and then we make sure that from our partnership perspective, working with Airtel, we'll get great data to and speeds to in your hands, and all of this will come with a lot more support from Airtel as well, apart from what Motorola is doing. Moto E, and considering that this is a phone that is loved by people between 16 to 40, but also is a phone that gets gifted a lot, right? So we want and with the 4G, the overall power of this device really emerges in hands of everyone. It's a device that's extremely budget friendly for everyone. That's our commitment to the market, that irrespective of what the budget ranges are, we are not going to only deliver the best of the hardware, the best of the software, or the 4G speeds only at expensive price points, but we believe that it's a choice that every consumer should have, and that's why we are bringing this to the market, right? At the very early, in very low budget and value conscious device categories, you will get the best hardware and the software experiences from our perspective. Yeah. That was about the Moto E 4G. We obviously have some of our other devices as well, whether it's Moto G second generation. Moto G has been the category leader in its own right. It's the best selling device in its price range. We got Moto X, and all these devices bring to us some of the experiences that no other handset OEM delivers, whether it's the features like always on voice, always on display. No other does this. I mean, today you can interact with our devices at a distance without touching a phone. You can ask questions, you can expect that a phone is going to reply to you, right? You cannot do that on any other device. Now, these are some of the things that we at times think that consumers really love. If you are driving a car, why should you have to, and you have a phone out there, you need to attend to a call, or you need to send a text message, or you need to open up a map. While driving a car, you don't want to touch your phone. You want to give voice commands, activate your phone, and do a lot of that. And we have made sure that even if your phone is sleeping, in a sleep mode, by just calling out your phone, the phone wakes up, you can ask a question, the phone replies. And so a lot of that kind of technology is now built up into Motorola's high-end devices as well. And what we are doing as a next step is we are trying to bring some of those values now into our budget ranges as well. So Moto E second generation has this always on display, which was earlier only in the high budget ranges of Moto X and Droids. Now we have brought that down to a Moto E level as well. So if you buy a Moto E device today, you can actually get this active display always at your fingertips. So rather than saying that, hey, I have a phone and the LED light is blinking, but we don't know what that LED light means, today just you touch the screen and it will tell you whether you got an email or a missed call, who has done it, is it a WhatsApp message, is it something else, and it gives all the contextual information without even kind of opening up the phone. So what it does is it prevents a lot of battery drainage. So it gives you a very large long life battery. So unlike a lot of spaces and places in India, we still don't get full power. I'm hoping that Hyderabad is not one of those places, but a lot of India still doesn't get great power connections all the time. It's a phone that will last you the full day and more. So it's therefore our endeavor, as I said, to bring in the best of the hardware, best of the software across the price categories, and make sure that we have that in front of our consumers in Hyderabad.